Oh, GAM 2-0. GAM 2-0. Oh, they're just better. You know what? You can have your statistics. I prefer the magic. Because we have a Silas support, baby. Let's go. I love this counter pick
I do not
so
see
much.
it. I choose not to
It's
see
so
it.
good, Tommy. No,
I choose not to acknowledge
It is
this.
such a good pick. Why? So I want to ask you a question. You're looking at it and going, oh, this is really weird. Why isn't Silas a support? What does he bring? What does he not bring that a support is meant to bring?
All right, by the same token, I can just say I can do Quinn support.
No, Quinn doesn't
it
have
works
CC.
out.
Quinn doesn't have CC.
She has Ree.
She does not have CC.
Ree is CC.
No.
Ree is CC. She has a blind. She is.
Okay, I don't know why you're
absolutely enough to
Okay,
be
okay, sure.
She can absolutely do
Okay,
support.
okay, thanks,
Anyway,
Harvey. Thanks for killing
point
me.
is.
Thanks, man.
Anyway, point is. Yes, it just does feel extremely wrong. I see it, I'm like, okay, Viger support, that's more normal. And we've seen Froggy play fantastically on the Silas before. And yeah, okay, so it can absolutely pop off, has a decent amount of lockdown to try and make things happen, and a lot of that surprise tankiness, for sure. And there are a lot of effective ults for it to steal as the game goes on. Where I think it falters compared to being in the mid lane is it's going to be gated on that R cooldown, which really makes it excel.
Yeah, of course.
Because you're not going to have those. Because you're not going to be able to get that cooldown from the levels. You're going to be gated by your levels because of the nature of the position, and that's going to hurt a little bit. But it is nice. It's very interesting to see. And Taki once again proving to me he doesn't want to be a support. He's playing the Camille.
That's true. That's true.
He's playing the Saigon. He's playing the Silas. Does not want to be a support.
BJ forced off his red buff early here, and B will be the first on the roam, but he's caught by Taki. The base damages of this Silas obviously pretty good, but not good enough to hold off two of them. I think they just have to give up this buff, allow the 3 buff to happen, as they've just been reinforced much faster.
Yeah, Taki's able to put out a little bit of hurt, but the push from Style is so much faster.
Ooh.
And Husband.
Ooh. He's brittle. He's brittle. He's got the hammer. He's clonking away. He's got the flash, but doesn't burn it. But we have a first blood down on the bottom side, which was immediately traded back. But that's actually in the favor of SGB. But the fight will continue as now the bear brings down the claws, but Silas slays a queen.
Good fight. There's a lot going on. So it does work out nicely for Shogun, considering it's a 2-for-2 overall with that first blood going into the pockets of the Sire. And Buffalo are walking away quite happy. Taki, of course, on the Silas, all fairly happy to steal as much farm as he can while his 80 carries away. And it's all coming up nice. Plus Harsman winning on the top side. And let's see, it's just a bait waiting for them to come back to lane. That Tri-Brush, always dangerous in solo queue. It works out to be dangerous here. And it's a nice attempt to clap back, but yes, that's just a little bit extra. We're not seeing a lot.
VCS having a normal one.
Looks like there was an attempt onto the mid lane. Yeah, we got thrown back a little bit, so as you said, trap in the Tri-Bush. Nice attempt back, and it's a 2-for-2 overall. So it works out fairly comfortably, and we're interrupted for an attempt onto Cardi in the mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, I would have liked to see how the rest of that worked out, but we did just see the danger of that corridor. We did also see something that these off-meta supports often bring is just a bit more sustain than regular supports for themselves, in particular. Obviously, Silas doesn't have more sustain than a Seraphine when you consider both of them, but in a short fight, a Kingslayer is really good at keeping a support alive.
Yeah, look, getting a nice double up there.
Hello.
Brings it back. Brings the...
Oh, no, the Q landing, though. Taki flying in. He'll get the kill. He bigs that Petricite burst, and B can't shut him down. Taken low. But Silas support, it works, baby. It works.
Just enough to get away from that trade back. And yeah, the ability to engage onto such... onto squishy targets like the Seraphine, it's actually working out extremely nicely. Kind of unlike the sub side where I feel like, okay, the trading has been going fairly well for Harsman, eats the worst end of that one, but this Aatrox counter pick kind of not really feeling like the real answer. I would have a good answer into this Zorn, because this Zorn is not getting punished in a way that I am at all worried for it. He's going to feel very comfortable, still has a nice healthy tower.
I think this is about to get risky. Levi doesn't have flash.
Needs to make something happen. No flash, no ultimate, and
Taki's
Taki reads it. He's here first.
Oh, there is a blast cone, so Levi should be okay. Tagged up with the Q, could technically go in with 2 of them, but I think just warding it off, allowing Husmed to catch this wave, you've already done enough. Well done.
Yeah, not able to get this... Not really able to have this impact is Levi. Not able to get this Volley Bear rolling. Attempt there, absolutely foiled, walking away with a Gromp. Could not convert, and he's not even able to catch up and farm. Like, the skirmish may have paid a little bit... Actually, no, because BJ died in that skirmish. How is Levi just so far down in this farm?
Taki having to dash away. The blast cone has been used by Taki to get himself out of there, as they do well to fend off another invade by GAM. But we're seeing the power of this MFE being able to just always have the lane shoved whenever she wants.
Shame it becomes a useless ability if you don't build correctly. But they are making use of it correctly. Use of it right now while it's still good on the Muramana Rush. Presumably. While it's only on these double longswords. Feeling a little bit of pressure, a little bit down below Shogun in terms of efficiency in the fight.
I think it could just be tier. I think he just stopped off for tier and then he'll go into Eclipse.
He started tier.
Yeah, well, whatever. As Husmed, he's in trouble.
I get hopeful. But yes, finds a bit of a harass, cannot convert, and now we just need to see, can they need to keep up this pressure, but they need to be extremely careful of Taki once again, because the engage and the outright burst early on has been punishing B quite heavily, and Style as well. They have both taken a couple of L's in this game so far.
They are pushed under tower at the moment. Once Silas hits level 6, they become mostly undiveable. Shogun. Goes down to the last tick. Really good stuff there by Style. Taki was not level 6, couldn't steal away an ult to help out. That's pretty bad for this bot lane. It's going to be plates over to Style. It's a kill, it's farm. GAM are very happy with that.
That's kind of what they needed. They needed that little bit extra. They've dragged themselves up a bit of a gold lead. It's not much, but it is something, and they've managed to recover a little bit in the CS department in the jungle as well. So this CS lead opening up in the side lanes is where it's coming into fruition. There has been a few kills traded over, but they've been traded back quite comfortably in this bot side. So it's all evening out, and Levi, first of this Rift Herald, going to be traded for a Dragon, just playing towards pressure points, playing towards resets on the bot side. Nice even trading from SGB and GAM so far.
BJ doing well here, knowing as the play ebbs and flows, catches the GAM bot lane on a back timer, so he's able just to pick up a very free dragon. We now have access to the hijack as well from Taki. If he wants to grab away that Seraphine ult or the MF ult, they're actually both really good, though as you always said, I maintain that Silas Seraphine ult is one of the best ults in the game. Not just for Silas, I mean in general. I think it's one of the most powerful spells in the game because he can throw that ult out from angles that the spell is not balanced around, which is incredibly strong. Top lane looking ugly.
The ability to just that really is one of Silas's great things, which the fact he's able to get right up in people's faces when he throws out some of these ultimates, it's pretty nasty, and can lead to some fantastic plays. In fact, he is 6, so soon
he can steal it. He doesn't want to
run away from lane.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't want to do that because you don't actually get to hold the ult for very long. So it has to be around a coordinated play. If you steal away the Seraphine ult right now, you don't keep it for very long. And obviously it puts Seraphine on cooldown. So I'm actually happy that Taki hasn't just hit 6 and immediately ripped that ult.
Okay, so I'm not quite 100. I'm not 100% on the numbers. I'm not a Silas player, so. But
it's literally about 30 seconds, probably.
Remembering the old days of Silas walking to a lane, grabbing the ult, and then walking right away.
Oh, speaking of Seraphine ults, there it is! As the combo comes in, and it's just a double kill. Perfect play by B in style.
And Levi in perfect position to capitalize. Not needed on the play itself, but the follow-up picks up a nice tower with this Rift Herald. And this explodes GAM into a very strong position. And if they want to, they could crack this tower and get even more gold into the pocket. Though death timers might just be a bit too short for them to really.
There's a volley there with ult up. That was actually pretty risky there, just to walk straight up. Taki's trying to go in, and BJ definitely wants it because Froggy's arriving with a Predator. They forced the flash out of Levi, but I think they need more. Froggy's still moving forward, doesn't have the baby cage yet. B will get his ult stolen away. They haven't slowed it down. There it is. He throws it out, and B is singing his own song. But up on the top side, Ki has hit a high note as he's picked up a solo.
He's got a solo kill, he's grabbed 3 turrets as well, and even Cardi's, 3 turret plates rather, and Cardi's going to grab a couple for himself as well. So much invested to clap back onto this play, and they only get B, even with his own ultimate that can extend and pick up massive plays. It's not enough, just dodging out on that abduct. And Cardi gets to walk away feeling very happy with himself, even though he was, not doing much on the map. On the map, he got some plates, he got some gold, he's happy. He's feeling
He's very happy. Yeah, he's doing great. We were talking earlier about the counter pick to the Ord not working out. Has he been sufficiently punished? Because I'm kind of thinking he has now.
It's a good start. It's a good start. Aatrox is getting there.
He's got a little bit
of items under his belt. And yeah, Harsman kind of trying to use that Bella's Breath a little bit early for the trade. And not actually able to convert it. And you needed to ult way earlier than that, my friend.
He really did. Much too late on that one. It almost seemed like a bit of a panic ult.
Yeah. So Husband's okay. He's definitely not out of the game yet because hello Orn. He's going to sit pretty in one of these pushed lanes now and feel very safe and just soak up some farm and experience, get to these breakpoints where you can start upgrading things, and then this one has not been shut down, but Ki has managed to farm enough gold from it that it feels worthwhile. He's gotten a kill. He's going to pick up a tower soon-ish. Might not be able to grab it on this wave with Froggy coming right up, but hey, he's got 4 plates. That's plenty. That's a good effort.
And can we talk about the interdimensional battle that has played out? Levi, 85 farm. Froggy, 133 farm. He's taken control of the 5th dimension. He's taken it back.
He's found it. He's done it. He has... I was fairly sure this was a one-way mirror. But who knows? I am not an expert on the...
Froggy is in GAM's walls now. But I don't know if that CS lead is going to be enough, as they are currently 4,000 gold down at this 14-minute mark. They do get a shutdown, though. Levi now firing back. They pick up a kill of their own, but 2 for 1 in the favor of SGB. But Kiaya strides into the play. Froggy's in trouble, puts up the cage, but you can't keep Aatrox locked up. BJ now over the wall. Can he actually get away? Flashing. Cardi still bearing down on him. And now Husmed arrives. The charm still lands onto BJ, but just followed up with an Orb of Deception. Do they actually want to continue this play? They have the option to. But no, it will just be Levi going towards the dragon.
They've invested a lot, and Cardi has no mana. If he wants to, he's gonna have to teleport in. Definitely a viable choice, but he's cancelled the TP. That's probably not the correct choice because of the mana.
Taki coming in. He has access to a Volibear ultimate. Interesting choice to say the least. Speaking of Volibear ultimates, flying in the back line is Levi, as BJ will be the first one to fall. The second is Husmed. And I don't understand what world you're stealing a Volibear ult in.
I think misclick, or that's the only person you've got next to you, is the world that happened, but it falls very badly for Taki and the rest of SGB, as it's 2 kills and a dragon very going over to the side of GAM, completely reversing the play from earlier. And now, yeah, Taki's just gonna hang out. He can try and make a dive happen, perhaps in the next few seconds, but yeah, it's probably just gonna waste away. And let's see here, a nice collapse, great baby cage, fantastic placement, and it catches both of them. And we're gonna have to see if there's another replay coming.
He stole it as he died at the end of that replay. As he died to the volley bear, it seems like he just smacked his hand on his keyboard to try and hit the W key because he stole the ult. He had it at the end of the replay.
Yeah, maybe looking to try and steal that ultimate, and you tried to get that extra health bonus from popping it. That seems to be a that's a valid option.
That is valid, yeah.
It hurts in the long run because you can't actually really effectively use it in that follow-up play, and it leads to a very nice bounce back for GAM, now about 5k in the lead, and looking for the second Rift Herald. No real response from the side of SGB for the moment, but Hussman's back in base, teleport available. Maybe they poke their head in, but this feels like they should just sort of let this one go.
They might read themselves as strong enough. Hijack not quite available, so they can't take away that powerful Seraphine ultimate. I really think you just let this one go, guys. You have no access onto Style or B.
Yeah, B's so far away now and can just use his own team to set up the ultimate.
Exactly. There it is, taken down. The chains catch on to Shogun. Needs to be careful. There is the Silas using that Seraphine ultimate. It's good, but it's too late as the damage has already been done. He goes down. The rest are on anemic health bars as in comes Kiaya. The raid boss is activated. Cardi flashing forward, lands the charm onto Shogun, who now desperately has to find a way out without a feather storm, but the bird has been shot. Froggy on the wrong side of the tracks. He may well escape their grasp, but the towers of SGB will not as he TPs out of there.
Yeah, the misread on where Froggy took that blast cone, but it doesn't matter. It's enough to crack open 2 towers in the mid lane. They're going to look for that third charge, but it might not come through there. Okay, it's fine. They won't get the tower. They might get Cardi. Nope. They
might. They got Taki, I think. He overestimated himself a little bit. Now BJ jumping into a 2v3, but it doesn't matter because it actually works out with the Gore Drinker healing. Now B is the next on the chopping block as Froggy is moving forward, desperately trying to carry his team in this game. Charm comes in from Cardi to hold him back. Into the back line goes BJ, but I don't think that's where he wants to be because now he's dead.
Clutch on that Foxfire, managing to save B before that second part of the queue hits. It saves the whole play. It's just an overchase. They tried. They only get Style. They tried for Cardi, but Taki fell instantly. And overall, huge play for GAM. Now it's approaching 10k the lead. It's completely blown open, and SGB, they are falling apart in these 5v5 extended fights.
This is a roughie for sure. Wow, I forgot how to talk for a second there. Froggy is doing his absolute best, but let's see how this play actually came in. It started out with a good baby cage. That was
I think... Okay, no, there was quite enough time for Taki to get the ult off, but the angle was such that the damage was completely left alone. Style and B not at all harassed. The length of that ultimate, definitely not enough either to really to keep Kiaya in check. And having just picked up that Rift Herald, the conversion from that play is so easy, and it explodes GAM's lead.
Yeah, it absolutely does. Now, there is scaling on the side of SGB. Silas, the longer this game goes, the more he starts to just look like a mid laner. And Silas does scale well. They have ornaments. They have Vagar Q to farm things up. GAM need to keep playing this well. They need to keep doing it. Because if this gun goes too long, they may well be finding them on the Cerberus side of that one eventful game. As Levi coming in, Taki has been caught out, flashing away to stop the infernal chains being pulled in. Now they need to try and turn away. Steals away the Ari ultimate, but look at Style just ripping them apart with the bullet time. Shogun doing everything he can. Where's Froggy? He is in there. There's a big feather pull. Froggy has been sent to the death realm, and oh no, it's all falling apart as BJ surfs over the wall. It's a triple kill for Levi, putting in a big performance on this bear, and it's only Taki, the man who was first caught, that will survive, and GAM are just running SGB over.
Straight to Baron is the call. This isn't complete. There is no chance for SGB to respawn 4 off the map, and they're going to grab this, and this is pretty much what they're going to need to set up into the fairly comfortable wave clear of SGB and crack this base open. Fantastic team fighting coming out from the GAM. Beautiful baits and all. They will lose the dragon in response because they're going to have to reset off of this. But overall, GAM walking away very happy.
No question. You never get a play like that and walk away unhappy. And I mean, you say they lose the dragon. I don't think they do. BJ's on the wrong side of the map.
I mean, okay, they should have lost the dragon. But here, Cardi, he's playing the big baits. He knows what he wants. He's going to dash right in, and Zanya's in front of 5, and they are all just in the edge of this corridor. It's not quite the bullet time you'd hope for, but it's enough. It scatters them and leaves them in an uncomfortable position. Levi being able to follow in after the play is kind of won and crash down on this volley bear to pick up a double kill for himself. And yep, okay, if Buffalo decide we're going to just farm our jungle, it's a freebie.
And I mean, it's not necessarily the worst decision in the world. I want to be seeing Huzmed. They need to get solo XP on him. It's hard because he's so squishy. He dies in side lanes. But they need to get solo XP onto him. They need to start handing out these ornaments to have any sort of chance in this game.
Yeah, I feel that the struggle with SGB is they kind of want solo experience on too many players. Because Taki is kind of entering, this Silas is kind of entering a bit of a struggle that, we'll hold this.
Yeah, they do catch onto Style. They actually have to get more onto him, though. They can't even get the baby cage. So the Ornn ult, it is just the Ornn ult committed. They actually didn't overcommit too much, but now look at the top lane.
Yeah, as I was saying, the Silas really is starting to feel a little bit of the struggles I feel Renata has had, and that is rank 1 ultimate is just too weak to keep up for an extended period of the game. And that is just sort of hurting right now. He has to make snap decisions. He can't sort of set up plays or like sneak away ultimates and hold on to them.
Oh, BJ's caught. He's bullet time. Taki goes down to it as well. They tried to go for a flank, but they were absolutely sniffed out. And now GAM collapsing in. They turn the tower off. Froggy, last one to fall. Huzmed alive on the top side, can do nothing but watch as GAM look to continue their undefeated streak and lock in first place.
The wave comes just in time to knock it all down. I thought Buffalo might have been happy, might have survived on basis of the wave states, but nope. Here it comes. Here it comes. Goodbye, Huzmed. Tips his little hat.
You've got theoretically one more chance, but they're not even going to take it. They know that their bread is buttered. They're cooking.